All right, we're Rusviet. 3 farms and wolf among the sheep, and we are mechanical. Let's see what we got. Saxony innovative and Nordic patriotic. Pull up the tier list real quick. Saxony innovative over there near the top right is an A. Nordic patriotic ranks in as a C, and Rusviet mechanical is S tier. So we are the favorite in this game. Okay, we got 2 oil out of Nordic. We're gonna produce. Strategy here is we're gonna produce basically 3 times and get to 8 workers, and then move toward the farm and start working on our enlists. See, I would have, as Saxony, I would have traded for 2 metal first. That way, on the produce action, you can go ahead and make a mech. What's Nordic gonna upgrade? All right, produce number 2. Sorry, TBJ. You get to watch at work? Pretty sweet job, if so. All right, produce number 3. After this, we'll make our Riverwalk mech. Game's clipping along at a pretty nice rate. You guys want to help me out and give me feedback on the sound levels? That'd be cool. I've done some changes to like the music and the game sound and stuff, so any feedback on the balance between those, much appreciated. All right, what are we gonna get out of Nordic? Reduced oil. He left the worker on the oil. He could have moved it to metal, but he chose to move his character instead and leave the worker on the oil. Okay, good. Perfect. Researcher in neuroscience. That's awesome, man. Okay, so he's going to go for at least another upgrade, which, you know, makes some sense with the patriotic board. We're going to bolster and use this 3 metal we've created to create our Riverwalk mech, which next turn we're going to take up to this farm. We'd like to go to this farm. That's kind of a better farm to go to. But with Saxony down here with the innovative board, which is a really fast board, we're going to be vulnerable for a little bit. And we don't want to expose ourselves to Saxony if we don't have to. If I'm Saxony here, I'm tempted to take number 3, I think. I mean, that 1 worker gets you farther down, closer to, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to take the worker and the 3 oil, set himself up for an upgrade. Not bad. Nordic's going to get his objective. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, he left his resources behind. Guys, if you don't have game warnings turned on, turn on game warnings, because that should never happen. And that really hurts because he has 2 oil right there and he just moved. So He's not going to get his bottom row action with the 2 coin and the 1 popularity. Alright. We want the farm that's away from Saxony, and we want the objective. Alright. So we don't need the food because we're going to be creating a surplus of food. That's not a problem. So is the enlist worth it? We're going to enlist until we get 3 enlists, and then we're going to move to metal and make the metal for our mechs. So if we produce twice, we'll make 14 food. But we need those, but then we're going to spend 8. So what, we make a surplus of 3 each time, so we get 1 free enlist, make 7, spend 4, that's 3 left. Make 7, spend 4, that's 6 left. That's enough for our last one. So we're going to take this enlist. So that's going to speed up our game by a turn. Even though it costs us some coin. One nice thing it does as well is we can get this deploy enlist 1 turn sooner. So we can catch 1 more of Saxony's mechs. Was that a trade? A trade and an upgrade. Is he going to upgrade? I want to see some song requests out of you guys. I'll show you how to do it. It's like, all right. So it's like exclamation point, songs, request, and then you copy like a YouTube link. And then Nightbot adds it to the list. Okay, so we got to produce out of him. Not making a move back to his resources yet. We're going to grab this deploy enlist. Power. Oh, you know what? We didn't save ourselves a turn because we're not going to have enough metal to make our speed mech. So TBJ, if it's copyrighted music, they just mute your videos on demand. That's all they do. So go crazy, I guess. Okay, there we go. There's the move back. I'm also recording to so without the music separately to upload to YouTube. All right, we got two mechs out of Saxony. Going underpass and speed. Probably got their eye on Nordic up there. Yeah, they're going for another upgrade, probably. All right. Would it go into 8 workers? Hey, Gritty Willis, how's it going, man? How's it going? Oh, was that Foundations of the Empire? I think it was. So, what are we doing? Are we going to trade for some metal here and get our speed mech next turn, or go ahead and produce a ton of food? We don't really need the power of the pop, right? Let's go ahead and produce again. Just worth some points. It's worth more than that 1 coin. Now we've got the Enlist Star. Got enough metal to make the speed mech. Saxony can move now and get an enlist. They're gonna do the little thing that Saxony likes to do where they distribute their workers here and here and use the mountain to pick up this encounter, I think. Probably put 3 workers on this village. And interesting they didn't bring these workers out over here. I'm not sure why they like this mountain better than this mountain for those workers, but they do. We are Rusviet Mechanical, so we feel pretty good about things. Alright, Saxony gets their second. Going to get 2 enlists this turn. Employee and combat cards. They've also upgraded their enlist twice, so they may be actually going for this star in this game. Alright. Let's get our speed mech now. Next turn we'll leave a worker here, we'll leave a worker here, and we'll put 6 workers here. Produce 1 more time, and that will give us enough for the remaining mechs. Then we'll go fight somebody. I'm not sure Nordic has a plan here. They really threw themselves off when they moved off of that spot back here and left their resources behind. Alright, let's see here. So we do have harvest advantage, right? So leave 2 workers here. And put a 6 right here. Remove 1. And should have brought the food with us, but that's okay. Saxony can't invade our base. And in a later move, we can move one of these workers up to pick up farm number 2. Combat card and pop. I mean, look, we have amazing combat cards. I know they're hidden for you guys, but 2 power? $2 for 2 power, is that worth it? I have 5 power. I'm gonna drop to 4. I'll get 4 more, that's 8. So $2. PBJ, my playlist has like Death Cab for Cutie, Vampire Weekend, some Angels and Airwaves that I listened to in college. I'm just adding to it, but looks like the next song up is Metallica, requested by Yosita. Heck, let's take the power. I like the song currently playing now. Everyone's musical tastes are different. So what do we get? We get another produce out of Saxony here, or trade from produce, right? Do they have the pop to do it? We really actually could have picked up Wolf Among the Sheep just then. Or we can pick it up, depending on how we do this. Saxony's gonna spread out, which is good for him. He's gotta start locking down this board. It's a good, nice spread turn for him. I bet he'd love to get an enlist factory card, finish off his last 2 enlists. Oh, but he's gonna get power, that doesn't hurt. Although he has no resources to use for it. So he's gonna have to trade for those resources or produce them. I'm glad he vacated this tunnel here, because that's gonna allow me to move straight over here. What I'd like to do is I like to leave at least one worker here so I can deploy mechs here. And then you can move one mech down to this village tunnel. And then move another mech from this village to this village and then to a tunnel. So you can attack a tunnel in one move. Which is nice. Okay, Nordic's gonna get on metal and food. They've got themselves, it's interesting, they upgraded twice so that their enlist would only cost 3 and so their deploys would only cost 2, but then they went to 8 workers instead of running off of 5. How much power does Saxony have? 2? Do we want to trade in 4 food for 2 coins and a combat card? Yes, we do. I think that's a wash on the resources to coins. However, it is going to let us take these resources off the board. All right, Nordic, we got a produce coming. Looks like. And enlist. Guys, we've got so many combat cards right now, it's crazy. New township. I think, well, Saxony's gonna move off the factory. think we can end this in like 1, maybe 3 turns. We can get enough points behind right now. TBJ, it's nice to you, Scythe. Okay, Saxony's gonna just go right there. Huh. No, he's just leaving a worker there. We may have to go ahead and start bumping some workers. Saxony's up to 46. He's playing well. He doesn't have many stars, though. He's all over this board. All right. Saxony has an upgraded move. He can't move this turn. Let's go ahead and do this. Send that guy home. And that is Wolf Among the Sheep. I mean, he has a resource. He could attack us and go all out. Want to trade for wood? Not sure I understand that at all, unless that's just factory card fuel. No, he's gonna build buildings. Just upgraded his building. Huh. Oh. Of course, he's got a lot of power. All right, so People's Army this turn. Put it right there. Sax won't be able to end next turn, and then maybe we can. Should be enough, right? If we take the factory, bump Sax off an area and take 2 stars, should do it. It'll be 3 stars with the People's Army mech. Yeah, I think so too. I think People's Army mech here, and then take the factory and attack Saxony would do it. Yeah, Yosita, I think the sub like gives you access to special emotes and stuff. Way to support the stream as well. And what did Nordic take? I didn't see any upgrade. I mean, theoretically, Saxony could attack Nordic twice this turn. Right? And do 2 objectives. Seems unlikely, but... yes, Yosita, I did. Subs like pass on... I think subs go 50% to the streamer and 50% to Twitch. A lot of people sub with like Amazon Prime because if you you have your Twitch account linked with your Amazon account, you get 1 free tier 1 sub a month. So, but yeah, I really appreciate it, Yosita. All right, Saxony's gonna take some more territory here. Can Nordic move this turn? He can factory move. Saxony anywhere close to tier 2? He's not. He's a 0 popularity. Look at all his coin though. It's an impressive amount of coin for the innovative board. It's played quite well. At 50 right now. So we still probably take this. Let's see here. There are other benefits of subs that you get. Probably need to set some of them up. You get custom emotes that you can use across all Twitch. You get a subscriber badge in chat. And if I make Twitch partner at some point, I can set up like ad-free viewing for subs. But as an affiliate, it doesn't look like I can do that. Devour and 2 combat cards for Sax. I do not have one single 5. Would you guys believe that? Nordic moves off the factory. I'm not sure I can end. Because I got to make up 10. And get 2 stars. Knock Sax off 2 territories. But that just... Can't even do that, can I? Yeah, I can do that. What was that? He is going to use the factory card. Sax and I would tie on units. Oh man, he moved it off. We don't really care what he gets. 10. I can take away 4 and get... Oh, I can do it, right? It's 10 points. If I attack him here and here, I'll take away 2 territories. That's 2 4 points. I'll get 2 stars. That's 6 points. And I'll gain these 2 territories. Alright, so this is game. See, Saxony Innovative can beat Rusviet Mechanical, but he's got it in the game quicker than that. Yeah. We got this. Guys, I had like 6 4s and no 5s. All right, that's game. GG. Rusviet Mechanical is just so strong, guys. I think it's probably like the strongest combination in the base game.